These are the required points to express in your ad. Feel free to paraphrase and speak from your own experience. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you. So, it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. And please make sure, this point, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Do you know the spelling of anchor.fm? ANCHOR.FM. Thank you for your listening. See you. Hello everyone, I'm Richard Gon of Work to Live podcast version. This time I'd like to talk about that, there's no difference between blowing bananas and blowing penises, which means, blowjob sucking banana and blowjob sucking real penises are the same. Meaning is blowing banana is the same as blowing penis, which is what I'm telling you. And what I'd like to, by using which as an example, what I'd like to tell you is you should create essential differences to improve your own lives. And first of all, let me explain the meaning of essential differences. And essential difference the phrase essential difference is really obscure because so just the next stuff you after I told you that you need to create essential differences to improve your own life is that maybe what is the essential differences? What are the essential differences? And of course meaning of the improvement of lives is obscure. For example, happinesses of each people or each individual is really diversified, and there are many types of happinesses. For example, in some cases, money is happiness, and for some people, money is happiness, and for other people, being loved is happiness, and still another case is, for example, isolation is happiness, or in the cases of other people, playing with friends is a type of happiness, or the supreme happiness for those people. As I have just told you, there are many variations of happinesses. So the definition of happiness varies depending on people, or the definition of happiness is up to each individual. And 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 the next is the description of essential difference. In this episode, the essential difference I was pointing out is for example, creating blogs, or blog monetization, or doing YouTube, which means if you do YouTube, you have to create videos and upload them onto YouTube. And if you need money, you have to monetize your own YouTube, which is what I'm telling. Which are the examples of essential differences I'm talking about. Which means essential in this case is essential difference means you have to do something to, for example, to make money, or to make other types of happinesses, or other types of fortunes. If you'd like to, for example, if you'd like to marry some people you love, for example, so you have to offer some datings to those people you love. And another type of telling them that you love them is to write some letters and send those letters to those people you love, and maybe sending emails might be fine. If your culture accepts such manners of communications, when telling somebody else that you love them, I think it's up to the cultures you are immersed, or it's up to the countries or the regions you live in. And anyway, like which, if you'd like to get some loves from the people you love, you need such kind of actions to tell them that you love them. And these are the essential. This is another example different from monetary benefit of explaining the meanings of essential differences. And at first I said, blowjob using bananas and blowjob using real penises are the same. And this is that I'm recording. The gist is that I'm recording this episode in winter in 2021, in the winter in 2021, and days before, weeks before, or months before, some videos are deleted, or some videos are maybe hidden away from other viewers in Instagram, and those videos are the blowjobs of sucking bananas. And some women captured themselves, and they were sucking or eating bananas like a blowjob manner, or they were sucking bananas when eating bananas, and their actions were really alike to blowjobs in porn videos. For example, in like the porn videos in X videos or porn hubs. Maybe which is, I think this is my speculation, but which is why so those videos are deleted or hidden away from other viewers by Instagram. So considering which, at least the administrator of Instagram thought that there are those videos dealing with blowjobs of bananas are the same as the videos of real blowjobs using or sucking real penises. Considering which, if you are thinking of creating videos in which you capture yourself and you suck, for example, bananas or some bar shaped things, anything is fine. If you are thinking of sucking, for example, so spurned or some bars like iron bars in construction scenes, or another case is to, for example, how should I say, sausages or cucumbers if possible. And if you are thinking of sucking such bar shaped foods or stick shaped foods, like to show other viewers that you are giving head for those bar shaped foods, I don't think that there's any difference between those videos you are going to create or the real blowjob porn videos. Which is why in this case, at least some administrators of some social networking services or some internet services, thought that there is no difference between videos of videos of blowing some bar-shaped food and videos of videos capturing real blowjobs. And at least those administrators thought those two types of videos are in the same categories. So like which if you are thinking of creating real difference, and if you'd like to improve your own lives by using such differences, you need to think that whether the difference you are going to create is the essential one or not. In this case, for example, to make money, there are many manners to create money. So if you wish, like if you want some money, and if you pray the money for God, for example, there is no difference between your current situation and in the future, because God might hear your wish, but to make the difference, what you have to do is not praying for God, but creating, for example, blogs or YouTubes. And another case is that to make money, it's possible to steal money or deprive others of some amount of money. You can take money from other people. You can steal some money, and you can deprive somebody of some amount of money. But if you do that, that is a crime. So steal or theft is a crime, which is why some days you may be captured, or you may get under arrest by the police or the local police officers. So to make money and to make yourself or to make your family flourish, you have to create some services, or some, in this case, you need to create YouTube accounts, or you need to create videos to upload to YouTube. So in the case of blogs, you need to manage your own blogs or other types of websites, and in the case of podcast, you need to create many episodes like this, like I'm doing now. So like which, and in my case, I tried. I wanted some money, which is why I decided. Wanting money is one of the reasons why wanting money is one of the reasons I created adult contents. And of course, I created adult contents because I loved adult contents, which is so like which, and of course I wanted to make money because I read that I have told you episodes before that I began to create. Maybe I have told you that I began to create adult contents because I read I don't remember the title of the book in English language. So the capitalism in 21st century, and the name of the author of the book is Thomas Piketty. Yeah, Thomas Piketty is French man of reading his name. His name is the name of the author. And after finishing reading the digest version of his book, I haven't read his book actually. I have read the digest version of his book, and I'm thinking of reading his book someday. But at least after knowing the contents of his book, I decided to create content and manage money by using stock trading or some other manners, like which So going back to So going back to the first topic of this episode, you should create essential differences, and the essential differences mean, for example, creating blogs or creating videos for YouTube and creating episodes for podcasts or creating adult contents like I'm doing, and so to make differences, blowing bananas isn't enough. What you have to do is to create something else, which is clearly different from blowing real penises and blowing bananas or some bar-shaped stuff. So for example, this is just an idea, but blowing octopi can be good. Or make blowjob videos for blowjob. I think another option is to create videos of blowjobs, sucking squids, or if you are brave enough, sucking a bundle of earthworms might be an option. I don't recommend you doing such things, but I don't recommend you doing such things like blowing a bundle of or horde of earthworms, or blowing octopi or squids. But there are options if you'd like to create blowjob videos. That's it. Thank you very much for your listening. See you.